Alrighty, y'all. How you going? We're looking at some posts from Australia. Let's check it out. All right, now you got to show your age here. Who remembers these? Of course, I don't remember these, but these are old, supposedly old Aussie dollars. We have a $1 and a $5 note. First comment, I'm old. One interesting comment here about paper money. Now, I'm very impressed, of course, by, like the euros, and super impressed by the Australian money, the dollars, how, like their polymer, whatever you call it, like it's very advanced and very cool and futuristic and durable, and I like it, right? You guys have sent me some, and I think it's super cool. And it of course, has every practical advantage over, for example, like American dollars, right? But I tell you what, that paper money does have a smell. When you get fresh dollars from the bank or something here in the U.S., and oh my God, it just has the best, I don't know, this amazing smell. And yeah, that you can only get with paper money. So there is a couple advantages we can hang on to here with our greenbacks, because those do smell hella good, and you don't get that smell with that modern money. As this person said, making it very sentimental to them, the smell of these. I bet they were great. This cat's a little warrior here. The caption: when you successfully capture the second most venomous snake in the world and then proceed to drop it at mom's feet, so she grounds you and you're no longer allowed outside to play. There the cat is, giving a wandering stare to the window outside. Honestly, I mean, this cat must be a badass, right? Going toe-to-toe with the venomous snake and dropping it at your mom's feet? Damn. The cat, I brought her dinner, but she got upset. Humans are weird. Orange cats, am I right? Hey, Luna, you got any snakes? You bringing me any snakes today, huh? She doesn't care. If it just happened to keep an eye on him, my cat got bitten by a brown snake and showed no signs of it. Ooh, until the next day when he was increasingly sleepy and floppy. We got him treated, and he's fine now. Thankfully, that's good to hear, that they were able to identify that and get him treated. That could be scary, right? Yeah, you never know if it did get bit, and if it doesn't happen, like any symptoms happen right away, that can be scary because you think everything's good. Well, it is safe to say that it has been a very hot start to the summer season in Australia, I think. I've heard that from many of you guys. This headline, Jesus Christ, how the hell are you guys coping with the heat? It's 11 degrees in Melbourne, where I live, but fucking hell, it's 33 overnight at my sister's house in Brisbane. How the f do you guys cope? It gets hot in Melbourne sometimes, but 33 overnight? My sister keeps a thermal cup filled with ice next to her in bed so she can eat a cube if she gets too hot. Crazy. You'd be surprised how comfortable a tiled bathroom floor and wet towel as a blanket can be. I'm in North Brisbane. It reached 38, and even at 5 p.m. was 33. I really struggle with the heat, and I've tolerated previous summers. However, the past 2 days I've found overwhelming. That's actually crazy. We're going to look up what's going on there. Brisbane weather. Let's see. Oh, it looks like the heat might have died down, right? Because we're sitting at 23 C or 74 Fahrenheit. And the foreseeable future is pretty mild. They must have had a heat wave then that was really raising that. Even there are stories about it. Brisbane swelters through hottest December day in 4 years. Yeah, so they did get a heat wave that looks to be followed by some storms. They said the one day it was 35 C, so 95 Fahrenheit. And I think Brisbane is a humid environment, right? It's coastal. Queensland coastal tends to be super, like, tropical, humid, right? We're not talking like a desert here. So, yeah, I imagine that's 95 and humid. Ooh, that's brutal. And typically with humidity like that in a tropical environment, it's not going to cool off much at night. It's not like, in the middle of the desert far away from a coast where it might be hot during the day, but then cool off, 30 freaking degrees Fahrenheit at night. In Adelaide, we haven't had any summer heat yet. I've heard Adelaide can get really hot too. They must be lucky so far. Pretty mild, it sounds. I spent the summer in Adelaide. Days tended to be 40 degrees or 20 degrees, depending on which way the wind was blowing. Lots of people saying throughout the comments that 2023 is starting out as the hottest year ever. Do you guys agree? You have to let me know. I will say one thing. Here in Illinois, of course, on the other side of the earth, and of course the northern hemisphere, it is winter, right? But I tell you what, Illinois, Chicago area, right, always been known for kind of, people think it's like really cold here. And typically, especially when I was younger, yes, it was cold here. We did have many periods where we would even get like a polar freeze that came from the north, and we're talking like really cold weather. But even when that wasn't happening, just a regular winter day would be about at freezing for a high, and then like low 20s Fahrenheit at night, which is really cold. That's below freezing. But I gotta say, this whole like November, December, where it could have been really cold, it's been like 50s. Like during the day, which is, you have to understand, that's really warm for this area. That's more like what you would experience in southern Illinois or Tennessee or something. So it has been, for our standards, pretty warm around here. It's been very mild. It has not been freezing cold at all, and we've gotten like no snow. This is pretty crazy. Someone's grandma passed away earlier this year, but not without leaving this pristine newspaper from the day the war ended. Amazing. We're talking World War II here, guys. Look at the condition of this. This is from May. Let me zoom in. Look at this. I'm going to go to full screen for you guys here. Look at this bad boy. Melbourne, Tuesday, May 8th, 1945. This is in absolutely spectacular shape. Dare I say, it is about as like new as you could dream up. I mean, this is insane. It's not literally perfect because I don't know if that is possible to exist, but it's about like 97% perfect, other than a little bit of blemishing or discoloring on the right. This looks spectacular. I think it's always very fun and just fascinating seeing something like this from so long ago, especially when it's been preserved like this. Very cool. Keep it pristine for your grandchildren. Yes, absolutely. Whoever has that now, please take care of it. That's actually probably worth money in that condition, or a few museums might want it. That's true. I can totally see this being worth something, but more so museums would probably be excited to find something like this. I mean, this is an impactful day. And like I said, look at the condition. It's just not something you see every day. Peak season restaurant pricing. What the hell does that mean? In my opinion, no need for peak season surcharge. Set your prices year-round and absorb this bullshit. At least when it came up for a tip, the default option was, yeah, nah. Location, Geelong, Victoria. I don't know what that's about. I mean, trust me, I'm no stranger to certain restaurants, coming up with some weird charges and weird integrated tips, but then you still got to tip them. Like, I know we have our own issues with some of this sometimes in the U.S., but 10% peak season surcharge from December 27th through the 26th of January? Come on now. 20% surcharge on public holidays. Boy, this restaurant is just handing out the surcharges. You know what? That sounds like they're not going to be getting many happy repeat customers, honestly. And there is their subtotal, $48. But hey, don't forget the extra, just about $5, because you came during peak season, so pay your penalty. $24 for avocado toast? No way, did I miss that? Avocado on toast. $24? What on earth is wrong with this place? Holy smokes. What the that takes like literally 35 seconds to make it home. How the is that $24? Here we have an Outback Steakhouse, which I didn't know what countries those were in. Apparently they're in South Korea. That's where this one's located. This is a map in Outback of, well, of course, Australia. Let's take a look, though. Oh, this one doesn't let me zoom in. You have Ayers Rock, like just light in the sky in the middle with letters. And then the rest, you have a mixture of like kangaroos and then, again, words spelling out famous cities, I suppose. But it's kind of a mess. I appreciate like trying to do interesting renditions of countries and stuff for, the sake of decoration and art, but boy, this is just kind of a little bit of a mess, if I may. Those inland penguins are the worst. Where's Sydney and Adelaide? Wait, Sydney's missing from this? What on earth? That's weird. I think it is. The sign gets funnier the longer you look at it. Oh, there's a second picture. Oh, it's just Outback. Okay. So we even have backlit boomerangs. There you go. You never know what you'll find at an Outback. Okay, quick warning. Next post will only be about 10 seconds long. It is about spiders. That's for you viewers that always ask to give a warning. You've been warned. Say hello to Parker. That is definitely Aussie. Let me remind you, if you don't already know, that is so Aussie to take a picture of the frighteningly large spider in the corner of the room, usually near the ceiling, just chilling, and on top of it to give it a name. Ladies and gents, this is Australia. All right, guys, this is Australia as well. We have a snake climbing a tree vertically. You heard that right. If you ever doubted how weird and mystical and athletic snakes can be, here you go. I don't know how this works. Snakes are just freaks of nature. I'll say it. I look at this. Look at them zooming out. What on earth? Just watching snakes move on the ground, to me, is ultra strange and fascinating. They're just bizarre, right? But then the fact that they can move like that and climb a tree with no claws, no limbs, they're defying gravity right now. None of this makes sense to me. What the hell am I watching? And we all know those snakes in Oz, yeah, they're built different. Okay, this is headlined, "Why are these tunnel lights a thing?" And I'm asking the same question. So I thought they meant the lights up here. That's normal. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about these green, like, I don't even know what these are. Like these green holographic looking lights that are just gliding along the sides of the tunnel. That is so weird. And you can see them way up there as well. I've never seen anything like that in my life. That is super weird, and I don't know what they would be for. What is that? Ooh, this is an interesting post. I have no idea what subreddit to put this under, so if I'm not right, but does anyone know anything about this miniature Peter Brock helmet? Me nor my father can find anything about it. Wow. This is actually really cool. Brock 72, Peter Brock, Birth of a Legend, and it is a little racing helmet. There's more pictures. The Bradford Exchange Peter Brock Birth of a Legend miniature helmet is a unique original crafted in fine heirloom porcelain. Wow. It's even got the signature, the autograph. Look at this. 1972 Bathurst Hardy Ferodo, right? 1st of October, 1972, 130 laps. Back when it was in miles. How about that? Of course, we're talking about the LJ Tirana XU1. Class C, and indeed, Peter Brock legend. What would you expect? First place. 130 laps in 6 hours. Australian racing legend. That is really, really cool. If you guys have any info about this, go ahead and hit them up. This is on Reddit/Australia from user objective/patience79. Tell them IWrocker sent you. This is cool. I hope they can find out what this is. Australia. What is this? What is this, Australia? This is found at the beach. That is like weird looking. That is so weird looking. What in the alien is that? Oh, and it's getting washed up. Bye-bye, alien. Back to the mysterious ocean you go. Oh my God, Australia, what is going on? Put that back, or so help me. Oh, there he goes. All right, guys, got something serious. A declaration of war from New Zealand. Are you ready for this? Spotted at the Auckland airport. Home is where the pavlova was really created. Ho, 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 ho. Damn. I'm going to let you guys sort that out. Kiwis coming in with a sneak attack. Have a very Merry Christmas. Let's see what this is about. Oh, we have a parade of emergency vehicles. I would be happy to see that. Let's see what the kiddos do. What are they doing? Oh, hey now. Look at these Aussie kids. What are they throwing? They're throwing water balloons, aren't they? Oh my God. Oh, they're getting a fire truck next. Oh! Oh! The fire crew got the last laugh there, didn't they? They're getting hit again. Oh! Dang, that is just a wet day. Look at the water everywhere. Holy smokes. Must be hot, too. Everyone is in summer clothing, right? I know it is summer, but geez, it must be really hot. It just looks humid. Honestly, some parents these days just let their kids get away with so much without giving them the right guidance. You need to shift your body weight and twist your torso. Don't just use your arms. It was great fun. I was the Santa. I'm a firefighter there. That is hilarious. Yeah. The squirt from the fire truck was just so cool and unexpected. Australia, you always deliver with the fun content, even for a Merry Christmas parade. I love you. I love the headline of this. Macca's thinking we Australians have $8.95 in loose change. Look at this. Loose change meals. Grab yours today. It's only $8.95. Oh, let me reach it in the bottom of my car seat here. Oh, yep, look at that. With all the dirt and lint and gravel. Look, I found $9. That is hilarious. More like I found 3 coins and a piece of lint and an old fry. There you go. That's more realistic. Who the hell is loose change for $9? What a goofy freaking marketing tactic here. Come on, Macca's. The news reporters strike again. You ready for this one, guys? Standing beside a 10,000-volt fallen power line while telling people not to go near those fallen power lines. Leading by example. Bravo. And for our last one, cost of living crisis is over. Check out these mega savings at Aldi. Are you ready for this? We have a crane resistance glute trainer band, okay? Get those glutes in order for 2024. Reduced 0% off. Was $6.99. Now, only $6.99. Save $0.00. Thanks, Aldi. Thank you. Well, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Australia always delivering funny stuff, as always. Please leave your comments down below. And, of course, throw a like on there if you got a laugh out of this. Subscribe to be part of this amazing community we do have here. Click that join button to become a member for super cheap. And with that being said, y'all, my name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Hope you guys had an amazing Christmas and are looking forward to an awesome New Year's as well. I'll catch you later, y'all.